God, I'm getting a lot of gray hairs. Look at all these gray hairs. I can't see the top of my head that well. But in my beard, I'm getting a lot of gray hairs. What's up, guys? This is Corey here with Concert Crap. And here today, I want to talk about how I do my ticket giveaways and how I've kind of just gotten so many of them. Being that I'm a solo person doing this and running the show with all of these giveaways, I know there's a lot of people who are probably very interested in how I facilitate and get all these partnerships. So what a lot of it does is a lot of legwork. First of all, I built Concert Crap. I've been running it for 7, 8, 9 years now. It'll be 9 years later at the end of this year. It'll be 9 years. So I've pretty much built that, and it's been a name that people pretty much know now. At first, when I did it, people didn't know what the hell it was. People thought it was kind of like a possible negative, derogatory thing. No, not at all. I've built it over the years to make it something that it is known throughout the music community now. I feel like it is, at least for the most part. A lot of people do know the name. They do know the brand. They do know who I am, at least for the most part. They know my name. So I've kind of used that. You kind of have to use that to your advantage. Build something. Don't just say like, hey, I've never done a giveaway before. I've never done this before, but I would like to partner with you. No, you kind of have to sell yourself. You have to go into an email exchange, an initial email exchange, and you have to start pitching them like, oh, okay, this is my brand, this is what I do, this is what I can give you in the end. So you have to think of it from, I guess you can say, a salesperson or a marketer point of view. What are they going to get out of it if they partner with you? So being that I've built Concert Crap over the years, I've built the Instagram to what it is now. We're close to 30,000 followers. So give us a follow on Instagram. If you haven't already, follow us on all socials. We have quite a few thousand followers everywhere. So give us a follow wherever you can. But you need to strategize and figure out like, oh, okay, how is this going to benefit me? What's it going to do for me in the end? And I've gotten kind of, I wouldn't say addicted to doing the concert giveaways. I kind of have, because I enjoy giving back to people. That's kind of one of the reasons why I started Concert Crap, because at first I wanted to go to shows for free. I wanted to, be close to the stage and be in the photographer pit area. I enjoyed that aspect of it for a little bit. Kind of got tired of it after a while, just because, doing a day job and then doing something for Concert Crap in the evening, making a post for it. It gets kind of exhausting in the end. It takes a lot out of you. It's very tiresome. I wouldn't say it's not fun. No, I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's not fun. It is fun, but it's just exhausting doing that day to day, or, even a couple times a month. It just gets tiring. And I'm 32 years old. I mean, look at all these gray hairs that I have. I'm 32 years old now. I'm getting stressed out about life, I mean, not that life is like terrible or anything. Life is still great. I still really enjoy life. But going back to giveaways. So what I do in my area, I live in Southern California. I live not close to LA. I live about 35 miles from LA, east of Los Angeles. So it's not that far. What I was doing a lot, even before I started Concert Crap, is I subscribed to all of the emails that I could for Live Nation, Ticketmaster, the individual venues that were out here, the independent ones. I subscribed to all of their emails. If they had like a text line or whatever, I would subscribe to all of that. I wanted to be part of that community. So I did that. I was a part of it. They'll send out weekly, monthly, couple times a week newsletters over their email. So what I started doing when Concert Crap came to fruition and started becoming more recognizable is I started reaching out to these venues. I went on their socials. If I could find a contact on there, I would reach out and just say like, hey, I am Concert Crap. I'm the owner. I would like to partner with you guys for some giveaways. So, sometimes they ask for numbers, maybe they know the brand, and sometimes they're just like, oh, okay, yeah, like we know who you are. Let's work together kind of thing. So sometimes that's the easy part, that's the easiest way of doing it, is if they know who you are, they don't have to really like ask you for much else. But sometimes they have no idea who you are. It's not like we're a global brand and every single person knows about us. We're not on a Beyonce level or anything. Not everybody knows the name. So you kind of have to sell yourself, and you have to say, or sometimes they'll ask, okay, well, what do you guys do? And you kind of have to show them, like, here's some past successes. These are some giveaways I've done. These are some other big recognizable brands I've worked with. You kind of have to sell yourself in that aspect. You have to say, this is what I've done in the past, and this is what I want to do with you guys. So if you can allocate a pair of tickets, 10 pairs of tickets, 100 pairs of tickets, however many tickets you want to give away, pair with us and I'll get some followers to your guys' neck of the woods. Obviously, too, it is a slight risk of them doing that. You know, like sometimes they don't have pairs depending on the show. It's totally up to them. Sometimes the show's sold out and they can't facilitate tickets. You know, it's just a kind of a pick and choose, like, oh, okay, this is what I can work with them on, or this is what my followers are going to enjoy, so this is why we should partner together. And being that I'm from Southern California, I know about a lot of the local shows around here, and every night there's a freaking show. There's like so many venues out here. We're kind of spoiled in Southern California. I am not going to lie. We're very spoiled when it comes to shows in Southern California. There's something going on every single night at almost every single venue. If there's not a venue holding a show, then you can find one in the area somewhere. So you have to tell them, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I want to do, and this is like our followers, this is where they're kind of based out of, so this is what we can partner on. So, you know, I mean, that's them taking a chance. Sometimes they'll be nice enough and be like, oh yeah, like let's try it out, kind of thing. At first, probably they're not going to give you a shitload of tickets. They're not going to say like, oh yeah, here's an open book, pick and choose everything you want. No, sometimes they kind of want to test the waters too. They need to figure out like, oh, okay, is this going to be a good fit for us? So let's test the waters. Here's like a small handful of shows. I'll give you a pair of tickets to each of these shows. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's figure this out together. And I even tell them like straight up, like, if this doesn't work out, like, that's totally fine. We can go our separate ways. I'm very straight up with them. I'm not going to lie to them and tell them like, oh yeah, you're going to get so many followers because you're partnering with Concert Crap. No. You don't lie to them. Just be very transparent. Be very straight up with people. The more honest you are, the more respectable you become in that aspect too. So just be very honest with not just yourself, not just your fan base, but with others that you're working with too, because you kind of have to value yourself in what you're doing too. Don't lie and deceive people, because then that's going to come back in more ways than one. It's not going to look good on you in any aspect in the future, and then people just are not going to want to work with you. So make sure you kind of keep that in mind too. Don't ever lie. Just be very transparent, be very straight up with them, and think of it from their standpoint. They're taking a chance on you. You're taking a chance working with them. You have to make sure it's somewhat beneficial to what you guys are doing and working on together. And then tell your fans too, like, hey, this is who I've partnered with. Help me out by helping out, like giving them a follow. Help me out by entering a giveaway. Tell your friends about it. You kind of have to like build that community with your fan base too. You have to tell them, like, be very straight up with them and just say, hey, I'm partnering with these people. Let's make sure this is successful so we can all benefit in the end. We can all get some kind of something out of this. So kind of think of it from your fans' point of view too. And what I do a lot too with my giveaways is I'm very specific on the rules. I'm very kind of anal about it, because first of all, people need to follow the rules. That's just, you know, if there's a rule, just follow it. It's not that hard. And I have 3 very specific rules. Like the post, tag a friend, and with that tag, make sure you are putting the exact phrase that I kind of put at the bottom. It's mainly to benefit me and to benefit the venue that I'm working with, or the partner that I'm working with. If you're entering that specific phrase, you're telling your friend, hey, do this because I want to win these tickets. And in turn, your friend is going to help you out. So everybody kind of wins in the end. Your friend helps you out. You help me out. We help the venue out. We all kind of win in the end. We're all getting a new follower. We're all getting a new fan base. So let's all work together on this. And it's just a matter also of kind of hustling and partnering with these people and trying to reach out to these different venues, festivals, and partners, and anybody who you're trying to team up with. So try to find a specific contact at that venue and make sure you kind of are working with that person. And sometimes they'll pitch you ideas and different shows and say like, hey, I have this show coming up. I don't have a lot of tickets that are sold. Can you kind of advertise for it or do a giveaway for it? And, you know, in turn, if they've helped me out in the past, I'm going to help them out too. So we're kind of working together. And keep in mind too, another big thing is these places aren't really going to reach out to you if you're not doing a specified thing. Like, I am with these giveaways for our Instagram and socials. You have to be the one to kind of take action and say, I'm going to reach out to these venues so they give a shit about me. Because in turn, you know, in the future, they're going to help me out. And that's how I've been doing a lot of these giveaways lately. 15 and 30 giveaways a month. That's quite a bit for just me doing that. I'm not a huge corporation. I'm not a huge radio station or podcast or anything yet. I'm just kind of a brand on socials and our website. So you have to take the initiative and reach out to them. They're not going to necessarily always reach out to you. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be the one to have to reach out to them. We're expanding. It's not just Southern California now. It's in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Kentucky. So we're definitely expanding as well. So like I said, 9 times out of 10, no one's going to give a shit about you. You have to be the one to kind of take initiative in this world. It's as simple as sending a quick email or even a DM on Instagram and say like, hey, who's the correct person to reach out in this at this venue? Like let's figure this out. And sometimes you kind of have to go down a rabbit hole. Sometimes somebody will send you to somebody else. You just kind of have to think in that aspect too. And I would also suggest don't pay for giveaways. Don't pay for tickets for shows. Try not to. Just try to partner up with places or things that are, you know, to your niche audience, whether it's music, whether it's fashion, whether it's sports. Team up with someone in some aspect if you're trying to do giveaways. Don't pay for it because in the long run, it's not going to really help you that much. I don't think it's worth it. I think I've done it in the past. I only did it because I had free tickets for when there was like a huge settlement or payout that Ticketmaster or Live Nation had to pay to fans because of, you know, some clause or whatever. It was a few years ago. I can't remember the exact details on it. But because I was buying so many shows during that duration of the settlement time frame, I think I got like 20 free tickets for select shows. So I just used that for, I think I bought 2 pairs of tickets for 2 different shows. So I paid for them, but I did a giveaway for those. And in the long run too, it didn't really help me out that much. So I would suggest don't buy tickets yourself unless you just have money to waste, then do that. So just that would be another thing too, that I would caution others on for anything that they're doing for giveaways in terms of trying to like bump up their numbers and bump up their fan base. Don't buy this yourself. Try to just partner with somebody, kind of just let them know your exact situation and why you want this. So that's going to be my 2 cents on that. So hopefully you guys like this video. This is kind of a little bit different. This is something that just I know a lot of people ask about, and they're curious about like, how do you get all these giveaways? That's kind of how I do it. It's just a lot of legwork and a lot of partnering with people and a lot of transparency with them, working with them. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. Sometimes I don't get any entrance for some giveaways, and I'm very transparent with them. And I say like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know, you know, this specific band in this specific area wasn't going to get any entrance. I thought otherwise, and you know, let's just try it again later. You know, things like that happen, and they're very honest about it too. They're like, yeah, I mean, we didn't know. It's kind of like something we can try again next time, or something else we'll do. So if you guys like this video, if you guys want me to talk about more stuff behind the scenes that I do at Concert Crap, just feel free to let me know. Drop it in the comments. If there's something else you want me to try or something you want me to investigate on more in the future, let me know also. And then make sure you support us on Patreon. We do have a Patreon going. There's giveaways going on there. Plenty of giveaways that I do for Patreon exclusive supporters. So make sure to support on Patreon because, like I said, I'm the one running the show here. I don't get paid a lot. I'm sitting out my full-time day job right now. Concert Crap is not a full-time gig. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys in that aspect too. If you guys want to know like how much I make with Concert Crap, I can talk about that in another video. I'm just letting you know it's not a lot of money. So if that's something you guys want to know about, feel free to let me know. So if you want to support financially, Patreon's the best way to do it. You can send me a Venmo at Concert Crap on Venmo. I just opened up, well, not just opened up, but we have a lot of merch going on now. We have Concert Queen, Concert Daddy asked me about my first concert. We have a cool new tie-dye shirt as well. We have a bunch of shirts and merch, so support there too. Give this video a like, a thumbs up, give us a subscribe. I need to get a lot better with these outros because I'm all over the place with them. So thank you for the support, guys. Yeah, if there's something else you want to know about, feel free to let me know. And just thank you for the support. And hopefully you guys like all these giveaways. We have a lot more coming up. So be sure to just support us on socials. Tell your friends about us, about me, and what I'm doing here, because I'm trying to grow something here. So let's all support each other. See you guys next time.